Hello everyone, in this video let's discuss how to calculate mode from group data. First we will see how to calculate mode from grouped discrete data. So in group data there are two types of data. That is, first one is discrete data and the second one is continuous data. So what is discrete data? Discrete data will be given as whole numbers and it is countable. That is, this is an example for discrete data. In these, the observations and frequencies are given as whole numbers, that is 100, 150. There is no fractions over here and it is countable also. And if the data which is given as range or in the form of class interval, then that type of data is known as continuous data. That is, this is an example for continuous data. So in this, the frequency it is given as whole numbers, but the observations are given as class interval. That is 15 to 25. That is in the form of range or class interval it is given. So this is known as continuous data. Let's see one example. So in this example you can see the observations are countable or observations are the whole numbers. So this data is discrete data. So if we want to find mode from this discrete type of data, and it is very easy to find the mode, because from this the value which has highest frequency or in which observation we are getting higher frequency or highest frequency, that is considered as mode. Which is the highest frequency from this? That is 19 is the highest frequency. The highest frequency is 19 and the mode is the value or observation which is coming over here. That is known as mode. That is 150 is a mode. Next we will see how to calculate mode from continuous data. So here you can see one example, and in this example you can see here the class interval, that is the observations are in the form of a range or class in the form of class interval, that is 15 to 25. This is not a whole number, and these types of data are known as continuous data. So for calculating mode, first what we have to do is we have to find modal class. So it is easy to find modal class. That is, the class which has the maximum frequency is known as modal class. So here for finding out modal class, first what we have to do is we have to see the frequency. So from this frequency, the maximum frequency is 110. That is, the highest frequency is 110. And the class which is having the maximum frequency, that means this, is known as modal class. This 45 to 55 and frequency is 110. This is considered as modal class. We need to use formula or equation for calculating this mode. That is, mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into C. So here we will see what is L, what is F1, what is F0. So L is the lower limit of the modal class. Here this is the modal class, that is 45 to 55, that is the highest frequency which is coming over here. This is known as modal class. And from this modal class we have to see L is the lower limit of the modal class. That is, this is 45 is the lower limit and 55 is the upper limit. So from this, the lower limit of this modal class is 45. So here we can write 45 is the lower limit. The next we need to see what is F1. So F1 is the frequency in the modal class. So we know that this is the modal class, that is 45 to 55, that is 110. This is the modal class. So in this, frequency of this modal class is 110. Then F0. F0 means this is the frequency of class preceding the model class, or the frequency of class which is just before the model class, that is 100. So this is F0, that is 100. And next F2. So F2 is the frequency of class just after the model class, that is this is frequency. So this is model class. Just after this model class, which frequency is coming, that is known as F2. That is here F2 is 80. And next C. C means width of model class or class size. That is, width of model class means the difference between the upper limit and the lower limit. That is 55 minus 45. 55 minus 45 is equal to 10. This is the width of model class. Okay. And after getting all these values, we have to substitute these values in the formula. That is, mod is equal to L. In this example, L is 45 plus F1 is 110, F0 is 100 divided by 2 F1. 2 into F1 is 110 minus F0 is 100 minus F2 is 80, bracket close, into C is 10. That is, mod is equal to 45 plus 110 minus 100 is 10 divided by 2 into 110, that is 220 minus 180, keep the bracket close, into 10 is equal to 45 plus 10 divided by 220 minus 180 is equal to 40 into 10 is equal to 45 plus 10 divided by 40 into 10 is 10 divided by 4 is equal to 45 plus 2.5 is equal to 47.5. So this is the way of calculating mod. This is the answer. This is another example for calculating mod. 12 is the maximum, the highest frequency. So the model class is 30 to 40, that is 12. This is the model class. And after finding this model class, we have to apply formula, that is mod is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into C. So here all we know that L means it is a lower limit of the model class, that is here you can see model class, lower limit of the model class is 30, that is 30, and F1 is the frequency of model class. So F1 12, the model class is this, the frequency of model class is 12, so this is 12, F1 is 12, and F0 is frequency of class just before the model class, that is 1 is equal to F0 is equal to 1, and F2 is the frequency of class just after the model class. Here the model class is the last class. So after this there is no class. So we can means F2 means what it is, the frequency of class just after this class. So here there is no class over here. That's why F2 is considered as 0. And we have to apply the values on this or substitute these values in this formula. So when we will be applying this, lower limit is 30 plus f1 is 12, f0 is 1 divided by 2f1, that is 2 into 12, minus f2 is 0 minus, f0 is 1 and f2 is 0 into C is here 40 minus 3, that is upper limit minus lower limit, that is 10. Width of class interval is 10, is equal to 30 plus 12 minus 1 is 11, 2 12s are 24, 24 minus 1, that is 23 into 10 is equal to 30 plus 110 divided by 23 is equal to 34.7. This is the answer. And this is all about calculation of mode from group data. Hope you understand the topic. If you found the video useful, do like, share and subscribe.